Greetings children, welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The videos for class 4, subject general science, chapter 9, microbes, part 4. So in this lesson we learned about the different microbes, like what are the types of microbes, where do they live, how do they reproduce, what are their food activities, how they are dependent on other animals. All those things we learned, right? How they are present everywhere, right? So today we are going to learn about helpful microbes. What are the different microbes that are helpful to us? Okay, that is what we are going to learn. So to recall, what are the different types of microbes we learned? Fungus, bacteria, virus and protozoans. Then we learned that microbes are present everywhere. It is present in the hot or cold regions, and they reproduce sexually and asexually. And microbes, they live alone, and some microbes live in colonies, right? So today we are going to learn about some of the helpful microbes, how they help us in our day-to-day life, or how they are helping us. Many bacteria live in our mouth and stomach. Okay, there are many bacteria which live in our mouth and our stomach. These bacteria are essential to digest our food. They are very helpful to our body. They help us digest the food that we eat. Okay, we might not produce some of the digestive enzymes. So these bacteria help us to digest that food, the whole complex food that we are eating, different kinds of food we eat, isn't it? So all those food can be digested with the help of these bacteria that is present in our mouth as well as in our stomach. There are many kinds of microbes are decomposers, decomposers. They consume or eat dead parts and dead plants and animals and decompose them or reduce them to simpler form of matter, like the fungus or bacteria. They feed on these dead animals. Okay, they decompose things. When microbes break down the dead animals and plants, they release the minerals back into the soil. Okay, this happens inside the soil, not outside. So all that minerals that we intake in our body, after we lose the body is buried under the ground. So when it is buried under the ground, these decomposers, they feed on that body and return the minerals to the soil. A plant uses the minerals from the soil to make food. Okay, now the plants also need different kinds of minerals and nutrients, isn't it? So that is given by these microbes itself, which decompose the dead plants or dead animals and return the minerals to the soil. When a plant or an animal dies, the minerals that we used by the plant or animals are released back into the soil. So we call the decomposers as the nature's recyclers. Recyclers means whatever we had taken from the plants, whatever nutrients we had taken from the plants will be returned back to the soil so that the plants can use them from soil and grow well. Understood? So they are called decomposers, and they are also called as nature's recyclers. Decomposers also increases the fertility of the soil. If there is a good fertility of the soil, it increases the good growth. It helps the good growth of the plants. So the decomposers also help in the growth of the plants. Decomposers also increase the fertility of the soil. Increased fertility means well growing plants. If the plants grow well, that means we will get nice yield, nice crops. Okay, that's the point. Microorganisms are useful in food making also. In the food industry also, there is microorganisms which are helpful. In our day-to-day life, we all consume the curd, right? The curd is made by these lactobacillus bacteria. Okay, you don't have to worry about the name of the bacteria. Just remember that the bacteria only convert the milk into the curds. Okay, the milk, when it gets converted to the curd, it's the act of these bacteria, the lactobacillus bacteria, which convert the milk into curd. The process of curd making also involves the bacteria or the microbe. Then brewing and making. Even in wine making, the bacteria are used. Then baking a cake and the bakeries, everywhere these microorganisms are used. Pickling also, to protect them or to preserve these items, or to preserve the pickles, the microorganisms are used. When we leave the dosa or idli batter overnight, okay, this happens in your house, isn't it? When your mother makes an idli batter or the dosa batter, she keeps it over the night. The microbes ferment the batter to make the batter fluffier and lighter. If the batter is fluffier and lighter, the dosa or the idli will be much tastier on the next. That's the whole point why we make it, why we keep it fermenting overnight. Okay, they are used for making medicines. Okay, when you have a flu or a viral fever, the doctor gives you medicines called antibiotics. Antibiotics. Antibiotics are made with bacteria. Biotics means bacteria. Antibiotics means the medicines which can kill the bacteria that have come inside our body. They are called, that medicine, it is called the antibiotic. Then the vaccines. The world is talking about vaccines today. But what is vaccine? How is that prepared is what we are going to learn now. So vaccines are nothing but dead or weakened microbes. Okay, they don't have that high effect on our body when it is injected in our body. So the vaccines are dead. Okay, it is nothing but the microbe itself. If now, for example, now the COVID-19 or the coronavirus vaccines are being produced. What is that vaccine? It is nothing but the dead coronavirus itself. Doctor introduced them into our body to produce antibiotics. Now, what happens? That it is introduced inside our body in a very mild dose, mildest dose. It is increased. It is introduced inside our body by the doctor. This can be done by the doctors itself because it is tested. It is all that research has been done on that vaccine, so that it should not affect the person who is taking that vaccine. What is the work of the vaccine is, these antibodies protect our body from diseases causing microbes. What happens is, when these small vaccines are, small amount of the dead microbes are introduced in our body will produce large amount of antibodies and be ready to fight against these microbes if the microbes are introduced again inside our body. That is the whole process that happens in production of a vaccine. Okay, it prepares our body to fight against these microbes. It prepares us before itself. Now, in today's world, the vaccines are given for polio, cholera, typhoid, smallpox, hepatitis, and for COVID-19, which has been under research and it is being produced now. So I hope we will all get the vaccines very soon and get back to our normal life. So I hope you understood how these microbes, or how helpful these microbes are to us. So in the next class we will learn about harmful microbes, how these microbes are troubling our lives. So stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself, and keep learning, children.